Guys, what's going on? My name is Luis. Today is November 7, 2024, and God bless to every single one of you. Guys, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell. We have an urgent breaking news coming out, and this is not good news. It says here, Persia terrified of the 47th presidency as Persia currency falls to an all-time low. After President-elect victory, Persia must now prepare to contend with the man it's been trying to take out for years. But look at this part here, guys. Please share the video. It says here on Wednesday, the Telegram channel of Persian military force posted a video sending a message to take out the 4-5. It ended with footage. Ooh, I can't say that one, guys. I cannot say it. But in the words, we will finish the job. All right, guys, before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Very disturbing message. Persia is seeking revenge. Now, you guys already know Donald took out two very important individuals, Salami, and I think the other one is Baghdadi, if I'm not mistaken. So Persia is seeking revenge, and they just sent him not a warning, but a message. Actually, it was Persian military forces, the IGRC. All right, we're going to see what's going on here, guys. Once again, Persia capital had reportedly been interfering in the sleeping giant November on behalf of the VP. But with former 47th win, the group will have to prepare for a sleeping giant leader who is, at the very least, a wild card. All right, so give me a second here. We're going to pull up the full article. Please share the video. So you have Persia has to be terrified. Persia has to be terrified that the presidential candidate that they try to, you know what, has just won November. All right, so you have this person here, Persia expert, think tank told Fox News. Now, the group knows it can ill afford more, I'm going to skip that word, economic shocks, even if the return of maximum pressure alone to Persia is going to cause major economic problems. Persia currency tanked to an all-time low Wednesday after 47th clinch victory, signaling its challenges are far from over in the Mideast, as biblical war rages on through proxies in both the Strip and Lebanon. It's not good news for Persia. Not good news for Persia. It says here you have the Rial traded at 703,000 Rials to the dollar. Traders in Tehran said, breaking a record before recovering slightly later in the day to 696,150 to $1. In 2015, at the time of Persia nuclear deal with world powers, the Rial was at 32,000 to $1. And on July 30th, the day Persia reformist president was sworn in and started his term, the rate was 584,000 to $1. Now, they're also very upset with Donald, not only because Donald took out those two individuals, but they're very upset because Donald killed the nuclear deal. I think the JCPOA, if I'm not mistaken, the JCPOA. So they don't like Donald. They really don't like him. And I do believe if biblical war kicks in under his presidency, I believe it's going to be with Persia, Iran. And it says here, despite the sleeping giant sanctions, that critics claim have not been enforced, Persia has been able to export near record amounts of oil, around 1.7 million barrels per day. At the same time, Persia could ramp up production to build a nuclear weapon in a matter of weeks by many estimates. It says here you have Persia capital Tehran knows maximum pressure is set to return. Now, during this lame duck period, the nuclear saber rattling warnings has to be taken seriously, particularly when its conventional deterrence has been so badly beaten. After the 4-5 administration pulled out of the Persian nuclear deal, and that's the one that I just mentioned, in 2018, it imposed harsh sanctions on the regime to stop its funding of proxy abroad, banning sleeping giant citizens from trading with Persia or handling Persian money. It also punished entities in other countries that did business with Persia by cutting them off from the dollar. Well, Persia needs to be prepared economically and military and all that type of stuff, and they're not pleased that 4-5 got the victory. It says here, you have Joe often waived enforcement of such sanctions, keen to bring Tehran back to the negotiation table to prevent it from acquiring nuclear, and fearful of driving up global oil prices. Again, Persia gained access to more than $10 billion from a State Department sanctions waiver that allowed Iraq, follow me with the code words, Iraq to continue buying energy from Persia, which the 4-6 administration argues is necessary to keep lights on in Baghdad. Once again, you have the sleeping giant National Security Council, Mr. John, has insisted none of the funds go to the Persian military or the Persian supreme leader, but are for humanitarian goods. Now, Persia must also not, give me a second here, Persia must also now factor an imminent 4-5 presidency into how it escalate war with the Holy Land. Now, the Holy Land responded to Persia capital strikes last month with strikes on Persian military sites. All right, and we are still waiting. Persia said they were going to retaliate after November 5th, and we haven't seen that yet. Now, remember, Persia said they're going to fire something that is much more powerful than the one they struck on October 1st. So, from what I heard, there was 400 hypersonic powerful warheads, and we still haven't seen that yet. The 4-5 victory will give Persia pause as it considers striking back at Holy Land in their tit-for-tat, said Sean, a adjunct professor at Syracuse University Maxwell School of Citizenship and Public Affairs. Now, during the 4-5 previous administration, he scuttered the Persian nuclear deal, strongly embraced Holy Land, and sought to normalize the JEWS and Arab relations in the region. Now, I doubt he will support the palace, and he will likely end the 4-6 and the VP dual policy of support to both sides in the Strip conflict. None of this is good for Persia. Now, remember, guys, he still had the that peace deal. I think it's called the Abraham Accord. And he had his son-in-law, I think it was Jared Kushner, if I'm not mistaken. So a lot of those stuff is going to come back, and we're going to see how all this plays out. But, yeah, when it comes to Persia, that's going to be a big problem, because Persia, they don't like Donald, and Donald doesn't like Persia. And also, guys, Donald needs to bring back the U.S. citizens that was left behind in, what was it? Oh, Afghan. Remember back in August 2022 or 2021 when Joe brought back the soldiers. He left a couple of sleeping giant citizens out there in Afghan. All right, give me a second here, guys. If I sound tired, I truly apologize. Last night I only slept for like 4 hours, and right now it's pretty late. And I got one more video, so I've been posting a lot of videos today, guys. This here is like my 10th video, because I got 3 channels now. So make sure you check out the videos. The link will be in the comments box. It says here, but others predicted the 4-5 may actually be less supportive of Holy Land. Less supportive? Nah, it ain't gonna be like that. Again, the 4-5 said that he will back the Holy Land. So once again, but other predicted 4-5 may actually be less supportive of Holy Land, Persia #1 foe in the region, than the 4-6 administration due to his anti-interventionist tendency. So there's the unpredictability factor with 4-5, said Chuck. We're going to skip all that information. They don't know. They'll be cautious from that point of view with him, and more so than they would have been with Joe. Here's the thing. People need to understand. Joe told Ben not to strike Persia oil facility, Iran oil facility. But 4-5, Donald said, hit it. So, again, I do believe that there's going to be a huge biblical war in the Mideast. I don't see the bear and crane war rising. I see more the Mideast rising under the 4-5. It says here, would they be willing to do what has to be done to prevent Persia from crossing? And that may include military action, ? The right party has become, I'm going to skip that name. Joe sent aircraft and all these equipments near the Holy Land on 4 occasions in the last year. That's an unprecedented deployment of Sleeping Giant force, both in support of Holy Land and to the tier Persia. Is 4-5 willing to do that? He added, I think he will be maybe even less inclined to use military force than Joe would have been. I doubt it. I believe Donald's going to be more tough. Again, like I said, Joe told Benjamin not to strike the oil facility, but Donald is the opposite. He wanted Benjamin to strike the oil facility. Officially, Persia brushed off the suggestion a 4-7 presidency could inflict damage on the regime. The Sleeping Giant on November are not really our business. Our policies are steady and don't change based on individuals. We made the necessary prediction before, and there will not be change in people's livelihoods. Gov spokesperson said, according to the semi-official news agency. I had to skip some words there, guys. All right, so this is what's happening right now, guys. And there is, I think there's a video of it. So on Wednesday, yesterday, the Telegram channel of Persia military forces posted a video. Warning to take out 4-5. It added with footage of, BLOOD 4-5 and the words, we will finish the job. Once again, guys, this is where we at. While 70 leaders around the world called Donald and to try to work things out and bring peace, Persia is the only one that's saying we ain't gonna work nothing out. You took out very important individuals, and we, again, basically payback. So he needs a lot of security. He do. The 4-5 needs a lot of security. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, make sure you check out the videos I posted today. I post this one, very important, the Red Dragon to the 4-5. please don't start a trade war. This video will be in the comments box. Also, make sure you check this one out too. All right, so Gavin declares state of emergency to protect Californians from incoming, look at this, 4-6 administration. There's going to be more states to declare emergency. All right, so that link will be in the comments box. Make sure you check this one out. Emergency millions to disappear. Basically, they're going to send a lot of people back to their land. That's one of his promise. He's going to be sending a whole bunch back to their land. Also, guys, this was one of my first video today. It's not trending for some reason. I guess people don't like this type of news. But this is very important. South Carolina on high alert. You have 43 monkeys escape the biolab. And, emergency and police and everybody out there, officials are urging people, residents to, again, shut your door and your windows. And if you see these monkeys, do not approach them. Immediately call 911. They are saying that these things are not good. Also, make sure you check out this video here, guys. A new world, you know what, is taking place. Vladimir said. And here's another one. This is an update. I did mention about the, those group that was out in the street in Chicago and Philadelphia, where we talk about some more updates. All right, so all those video link will be in the comments box. Give me 1 second here, guys. I'm really tired, so I had to drink coffee, and I guess the coffee messed me up a little bit. I don't like drinking coffee on that nighttime. I'm triple checking for any more updates here, guys. All right, so this is all of it. This is all the breaking news. Once again, thank you so much for your support. And again, please share the video. And January 20th, 2025, that's when Donald is going to enter the spotlight. Right now, it's only been 48 hours. So many leaders are calling him, talking to him. But Persia is sending the wrong message. That's not a good way to start, kind of a, restarting and becoming friends. But Persia, Persia, they still want to seek revenge. And they don't like the 4-5. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, for those of you that want to give your life to Christ, you can email me. My email is in the description box. Me and my wife are here to help many and to lead many to the righteous path. And that's the path of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $1 a month Patreon will get you access to our live stream every Sunday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for he's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father but through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.